In the early months of 1707, one of the most powerful emperors in Indian history lay dying in the city of Ahmednagar in the Deccan. Aurangzeb, the sixth Mughal emperor, had ruled for nearly 5 decades. His reign had been long, determined, and deeply controversial. At the age of 88, after years of continuous warfare and administrative exhaustion, his health finally gave way. On March 3, 1707, Aurangzeb died alone, burdened and perhaps aware that the empire he had fought so hard to expand was already beginning to crack beneath its weight. Aurangzeb's death marked more than the end of a personal reign. It symbolized the beginning of the long decline of the Mughal Empire. During his rule, the empire had reached its greatest territorial extent, stretching from Kashmir to the deep south. But this expansion had come at a tremendous cost. Constant warfare, especially against the Marathas, had sapped the strength of the state, and the central administration struggled to maintain control over such a vast and diverse territory. Religious intolerance also played a key role in weakening the fabric of Mughal rule. Aurangzeb's policies, such as reimposing the jizya tax on non-Muslims and destroying several Hindu temples, alienated large sections of the population, including former allies. His reign was marked by internal rebellions, not just from the Marathas, but also from Rajputs, Sikhs, and even discontented Mughal nobles. After his death, the empire was left without a clear and strong successor. Aurangzeb had 3 surviving sons, Muazzam, Azam, and Kam Bakhsh, and none of them had been officially declared heir. As expected in Mughal tradition, a war of succession followed almost immediately. Within months, Azam Shah proclaimed himself emperor and marched toward the capital. But Muazzam, the governor of Kabul, moved swiftly. In June 1707, at the Battle of Jajau, Muazzam defeated and killed Azam and his son. Kam Bakhsh was dealt with soon after, and by early 1709, Muazzam emerged victorious, taking the throne as Bahadur Shah I. Though he wore the imperial crown, Bahadur Shah inherited a deeply weakened state. The empire's foundations, once firmly laid by Akbar, were now visibly eroding. The Marathas, though temporarily checked, remained a powerful force in the Deccan. The Mughal army was stretched thin, and the central treasury was nearly bankrupt. Aurangzeb's death, therefore, was not just the passing of a ruler, it was a turning point. It marked the end of Mughal dominance as it had been known for over a century. In the decades that followed, the empire would face invasions, internal revolts, and the slow but steady rise of regional powers, many of whom no longer looked to Delhi for leadership. And into this growing power vacuum would eventually step the British.